1 to 3 dancing, 1 to 3 dancing. And now the light comes out. Later you have to reload the whole game for the light to come out from this enchanted ring. This Alice will in that's kind of run down. I think after I finish the main quest, I'm gonna have to get a proper home. It's been good so far. I think I left everything. I would imagine this is the field soldier. Try to start capturing souls from the animals.
With all due respect,
Good evening, sir.
There must be another way. The risk is too great.
I know the risk. I was at Kavach. But there is no other way. We have no choice.
Of course. The Countess will never agree to it.
She will. She must.
Security, I mean. Very well. I'm just the blades are, as always, at your disposal.
Jesus Christ, man.
The Septim line. His death would spell.
Ah, here you are. I have good news. Of a sort.
Who is talking to the same voice actor?
What he thinks of your plan.
Oh my
The
god.
bond we share is unbreakable, is it not? The blades are as one on this and every other matter. We must not relax our guard, not even for a second. We'll talk more about this later. May Talos guide you. Good morning, sir.
God, it's the same voice actor for everything, and I need to know what was the actual games. Ah, Jesus. Okay.
What is it? Stay safe.
Because Martin, it seems that he's going crazy, and now he's got like all these books around, and like 2 tables, and now he's got his armor, so it's kind of getting real. That's a super cool armor that he's wearing.
You're back, and you've got the Great Stone. You did. I can count on you. I never thought to see a great Welkin stone as beautiful as all the old tales tell. But of course, its beauty is a mask for its deadly power, like everything crafted by the aliens. Now, we need only one more item, and we'll be ready to open a portal to Manka Cameron's realm. I should have seen it sooner. It's the counterpart to the Great Welkin Stone, just as the first 2 were the opposed powers of the Daedra and the Divines. Welkin stones contain the concentrated power of Mundus. Their counterparts are sigil stones, which are used to hold open Oblivion gates. A great sigil stone, then, is what we require.
I have those in my drawers and that as well.
You're not going to like it. Joffrey doesn't like it. The Countess of Bruma certainly isn't going to like it. Great sigil stones are the anchors of great gates. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn opened at Kavach. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn wants to open here to destroy Bruma. I said you weren't going to like it. The risk is great, I know. I was at Kavach. I saw the terrible power of the Daedric siege engine. But we have no choice. The only way to recover the Amulet of Kings is to allow the mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to attack Bruma. No. I'll lead the defense of Bruma myself. If I am to be Emperor, it's time I started acting like one.
Alright. I like his attitude.
Remember when we first met in Kavach? I told you that I didn't want any part of the God's plan. I still don't know if there is a divine plan.
I do remember.
I've come to realize that it doesn't matter.
I was gonna make a
that
video about it.
That we do what's right when confronted with evil. That's what you did at Kavach. It wasn't the gods that saved us, it was you. Were you acting for the gods? I don't know. But now, it's my turn to act.
As you command,
Please,
Emperor.
my friend. I need your judgment, not your obedience.
Oh,
I
sorry.
explain myself to you so you understand me, and so you can explain to the Countess. I'm afraid she may take a bit more
I
convincing.
mean, I have a sigil stone at Alicewell. I can just bring it.
Good. Have her meet me in the Chapel of Talos for a council of war. That seems a fitting place to make such desperate plans.
Very interesting. I wonder if I can just bring him a sigil stone, but like, where is he? If I could... Okay, Joffrey is stuck on the table. Jesus Christ, man. The Count Bruma, Martin will meet her. Chapel of Talos for a war council. I don't know. I just have a sigil stone in my drawers. I don't know what it is. What I find really interesting about this whole thing is that, well, the whole thing about Wilkinson, can I activate? I cannot activate right now. So what I find very interesting about this whole thing is that ever since I did the whole Kavach thing, and you meet Martin, he says he's some sort of a priest, right? And he says, I don't know if there's a god, I don't know if there's a divine plan. Like, you can imagine, like, Kavach at level 2 is super easy, but you can imagine what the game is trying to show you. Like, literally the hell opening, like the gates of hell opening in the middle of, like, in front of your city, and demons coming in and murdering your people just for the sakes of it. And it's like, okay, that's kind of pretty green. I think the remastered version does a better job of like showing like the big gates with like the fire and stuff. It's literally hell coming into Earth. That's what the plane mail is. And he says, why are the gods allowing this? How is this in the plan of God or the gods? And I think he sometimes uses the word God in singular, which is interesting as well. And I wanted to make a video about this whole idea of of whether there is a divine plan further or not. And it ties. So my real research when it comes to near experiences and all of these things, of the states of consciousness, the paranormal, and the current research on the afterlife and religions and whatsoever, it ties so much with my theories on the Elder Scrolls lore. Because we don't know where the Adria are. Supposedly they gave themselves to create Tamriel, to create the reality that we inhabit, to create Mundus. This is the whole idea, the whole story of Lorcan, and how there was Aetherius, and this Aetherius, the energy from Aetherius comes into the Mundus of the earth, if you may. And this is where we get the magic. But Aetherius is actually conscious. It's actually the initial, like the source energy of everything, if you may. I was talking about the luminiferous ether according to the ancient medieval theories of creation, and how it ties to some of the theories later proposed by Nikola Tesla and and quantum physics. But anyway, the whole idea is that there are no gods, because the gods gave themselves to create us. So in a sense, it is us who have the essence of the gods, of the divine. The only reason why we can see the Daedra is because the Daedra are in a sense at the same level as us. But we don't know it. We are oblivious to the idea of our own divinity. But in reality, it seems that the gods, the Adric gods, which created Mundus, live through us in a way. So now Martin is stepping up to his role as an emperor, and he's gonna defend Bruma, and he wants to close the gates, and he wants to do the whole thing, and now he gets it. The divine plan is not something that we have to expect. The divine plan is something that we have to enact by becoming conscious of our own divinity, in a sense, which is probably what Talos did and how he ascended to divinity. Now, I'm conflating both the real lore, the real research, and the real philosophical question. Why does God allows evil to exist? Whenever you talk about God in real life, people straight away they think about the God of the Bible, like some bearded man in the sitting somewhere in the clouds, which is not. We're talking about universal things. We're talking about things beyond comprehension here. And the main argument that comes about, okay, if there's a God, if there's an intelligence, if there's a superior power, how come this insert negative thing exists? Whether you think about homelessness or murders or like the horrible things that are happening in some of the Middle Eastern countries and some of the Eastern European countries now, and everywhere and every time in the world, why would a God allow all of that? And the whole idea, as I said, I do all of this research in near experiences, states of consciousness, so on and so forth. People die, they go into what we can call the heavens, a cosmic realm, a fourth dimension. While we are in the third dimension, they go to the fourth dimension. It's a different place. You can call it an astral place, which is where our video games place the quote-unquote Oblivion realms at. And they talk to beings, and they talk to these entities, and these entities tell them, okay, this is life, there's a purpose to life, you're here supposedly doing something. They have a live review, they see everything they did in their lives, they are told that nothing is more important than, in their own words, to say love or God or truth, or the whole idea is that the ultimate reality is much more positive than we think, and we are kind of revealing our own divinity in a sense, and there's no death, and we're sort of playing a game. But when you go deeper into the philosophy, and not only the philosophy, we're also deeper into some of the experiences that these people come back with, you get the idea, you get the sense that the whole quote-unquote divine plan is that we as a species, as humans, we are expressing a form of God. And the God, or whatever we call God, is living through us in a way. So, I guess just to take it into a little piece that we can bite, and if we approach the argument that is posed in the Elder Scrolls lore, how can the Divines allow this to happen? The Oblivion Gates, how can evil allow this to happen? And if you go to the real arguments, why does God allow wars or murders or hunger or illnesses or anything negative that you can think of? There must be, everything must be damned, everything must be evil, everything must be, there must be no God. However, in real life, there are people who stand up to evil. There are institutions, there are medical advancements. There are people who are always fighting against this evil. Why don't we take that into account? Why don't we arrive to that conclusion? And in the game and in the Elder Scrolls lore, well, there's all this evil. Who's gonna counter it? Now to showing you, okay, Martin is gonna take control of it. He's gonna become the Emperor. He's gonna assume his role as almost divinity in a sense. I think that's where the game is going. I never played the actual story, the main storyline of Oblivion. Probably he's gonna have some sort of paranormal situation where he does something at the end of the game, but right now he is embracing his role as the Emperor. He puts on his armor and he says, we're gonna defend Bruma. So it is about enacting your role and doing something about the evil. Because perhaps this is the ultimate game. Perhaps this is the divine plan. Now, I know much more about this, and I would have to go deeper into it and so on and so forth. Just when it comes to terms to the Elder Scrolls lore, we can take that into consideration.
I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination.
Welcome back, my lord.
Okay.
Go ahead, please. She holds public audience in the Great Hall on weekday mornings. If you need to speak to her. None of the other cities have sent aid. Bruma stands alone. Bye.
Maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe this is why I should have. Okay, just.
Greetings. What news from Cloud Ruler? A desperate plan indeed. This prince? Emperor? Martin would risk my whole city to gain a great sigil stone? This is the only way to stop this invasion from Oblivion? I must confess, you are the first person to speak of victory against these Daedra. This war has seemed hopeless to me. But what else was there to do but hold on and wait for a hero to arise to save us? And now it seems there is an heir to the throne after all, hidden at Cloud Ruler Temple. And perhaps a hero as well? You avoid answering my question. Very well. Don't think I doubt you. The rulers of Bruma have long had dealings with Cloud Ruler Temple. We know whom they serve. I will meet Martin at the chapel. When all is ready, I will order my men to stop closing the gates and prepare for battle.
I literally have a sigil. Like I have like 3 sigil stones in my drawer at Alatrol.
How are you?
I think you guys talk to him first or something. I don't know what this battle is gonna be all about.
Greetings to you.
What?
Isn't the Tap and Tag a
Yes.
relaxing place to visit?
Olaf makes everyone feel welcome.
Safe travels.
Good day.
Your Highness, I am Nerina Carvain, Countess of Bruma, at your service.
There is no need for any formality at this time. I am not Emperor yet, and I am quite new to this notion of being heir to the throne. Thank you for coming. I know I am asking for a great deal of trust, but this is the only way. I would not suggest it otherwise.
Classic
Your champion has
Oblivion.
already explained the situation to me. I have agreed to it. We will not win this war through caution.
You have a rare gift to know when desperation is the path of wisdom. I will do everything in my power to defend your city, my lady.
If Bruma falls, the Empire falls with us. So be it.
I didn't know Bruma was so important. Might as well get a little bit of a blessing from the Divines.
I will call out my militia if necessary, but must we truly stand alone?
Should I get some allies? I think if I get some allies, it'll be easy. I'm just gonna like fast travel real quick.
Thank you. I know that delay is dangerous, but it is all for naught if we lose the battle before you can recover the great sigil stone.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to a couple of cities. I think a couple of cities should be fine.
Greetings to
Let's save it just in case something weird going on. I just wanna
What is it now?
go faster. So I think it should be Jadenal and Coral at least.
We're here to serve.
Goodbye.
How goes it?
Okay. You?
I've been...
Yeah. I don't care who you are. I ain't talking to you. Take care.
Oh my god. Take care. I'll be told to F off.
Greeting. What can I do for you?
Where do I
Take care.
talk to, like, who's in charge here in Jadenall? Down place.
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
Hello.
Good evening.
Well, my attempt to try to get some help from Ruma is not going amazing.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Oh jeez, that guy is kinda angry.
Good to see you.
Actually, maybe up there. Yes.
Hello.
Greetings. I don't have time to chat right now. With that Oblivion gate looming outside the city walls, we're bracing for an attack. Perhaps we can speak later. My first responsibility is to the people of Cheydinhal. They look to me for protection in these dark times. With an open Oblivion gate just outside our walls, I cannot risk weakening Cheydinhal's defenses, even for such a worthy cause.
Probably everywhere has this going on.
Not long ago, one of those foul gates manifested itself just outside the west gates of our city. Nothing's come out of it yet, but we fear the worst. My son, Farwill, has taken some knights and entered the gate bravely in hopes of meeting the enemy head-on. If you want to help, and we can use all the help we can get, head over to the gate and lend a hand to the guards. Farewell.
Nope, I must focus on the main storyline. Let's try Cheydinhal. I mean Coral.
How goes it?
I haven't needed anything there in a while. I'm sure I will soon, though. Bye.
Goodbye.
Evening.
He's gonna sleep with this random dude. Oh my god.
The muscles on you.
Oh, bro. What?
I'm Contumelius Florius. I'm in charge of enchanted item recharge in the Mages Guild here in Coral. Get it? In charge?
That's weird.
Bye.
Hi. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Athragar of the Mages Guild. How can I serve you? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Ooh. Oh, a bow shield would be really cool. Oh man, a bound bow would also be a really good idea, so I don't have to carry around my stuff. I'm definitely gonna get all of this.
Be seeing you.
I am Alberic Litter of the Mages Guild. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Be seeing you.
I'm Carmen Litter. Perhaps you know my husband, Alberic Litter, the Mages Guild sorcerer. What can I do for you? You too.
Hi there.
You've got my ear. Let's hear.
Excuse me. My name is Angalmo. Can I help you? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Have you
Take
heard
care.
Renoir got some new books in stock?
New books? Who has the money to afford all those books? I know I don't.
Go on.
What is it, associate? Do you need something? I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation. She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies. Make
Heard any
haste.
news from the
I
other
wish to be
provinces?
rid of it.
Yeah, no time for that right now, sir. Leaving gates to close. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, look at this.
Seems to me there's something shady going on at the
Oh my god.
I've suspected that.
It's such a good job with
Hello.
the
I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
remaster. I guess I am.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral. All I heard is that she's looking for some sort of book. You'll have to talk to her if you want to know more. Be seeing you. Bye.
Morning, sir. Good day.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing.
Coral is such a beautiful city. I think I'm gonna buy a house here. It really does have a really cool charm to it. Where the poor people live. Yeah, it's a castle.
Can you spare a coin? I can eat for...
Okay.
Thank you. You've seen her around town. She's either at the Grey Mare or she's skulking around the Mages Guild, it seems. Blessings of Akatos upon you.
Greetings.
Arana?
Hello. I'm Castor Scribonia, the writer, author of Woman Gone Wild. Good day.
Others.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Countess Velga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation. While I understand Bruma's need, Coral's own defense must come first.
Nobody
I
wants to
cannot
help
spare
Bruma.
any soldiers as long as Coral remains under threat from the Oblivion Gate outside our walls.
There's just an Oblivion Gate everywhere.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Hi there.
I will call out my militia if necessary, but must we truly stand alone? I don't think we can survive the Daedric onslaught. So be it. Bruma's fate is in the hands of the gods now, and yours. But deploy the troops for battle.
As you command, Countess.
say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods.
Oh, literally 2 soldiers. Oh no, where are the blades here?
Powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Goodbye.
Bye. You look like a bright one.
Bright one? What do I have to do actually? Let's order the mantle meeting Dawn open the 3 gates and to deploy for battle outside the city gates. Martin has gone to lead the defense of the city and should proceed to the battleground at once and protect Martin at all costs. Okay? We're literally doing blades things. Where are the other blades? Where are you walking, guys? Ooh. Oh, there are all the soldiers right there. The Martin until the great gate opens. So this one is bigger than normal?
Soldiers of Cyrodiil, the Empire will stand or fall by what we do here today. Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Kavach? Will we let them burn our homes? Will we let them kill our families? No, we make our stand here today for the whole of Cyrodiil. We must hold fast until the hero of Kavach can destroy their great gate. We must kill whatever comes out of that gate. Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me? Look out!
Oh wow. Those guys don't even have weapons. And just like demons coming out of a hellish gate. Oh my god, how many are there? Guy already died. What kind of sword is that?
Show me what you've got. What's the matter?
Well, militia guys, help me. I probably need yeah, this one. I think I might need the aid of the other cities. Oh my god. Would you stop? Is there another one over there? Because I must enter it at once and get its Great Sigil Stone. Where the Roman defenders are overwhelmed. Wait a minute, so let me just grab a... Ooh, don't shoot. Yes, thank you. Cure Disease spell. Yes, thank you. Oh, okay, I have to go. Which is the one that I have to close? Oh, it's probably that one. Oh my god, that's so cool. Like a huge gate. You know, that's actually kind of scary. Oh, cool. Have entered the Great Gate. The Daedric Siege engine is crawling towards the portal. If it exits the gate before it reaches Sigil Stone, all its lost. So I'm literally against time. Isn't it? That's Sigil Stone, it seems. Okay. I'm so glad I had that clairvoyance spell. I'm so much faster without a weapon. Oh, where's it going? My spell is kind of broken. Well, I have to start from here. Whoa. Holy. What the hell was that? Here I go to the bottom, and then I keep walking way towards that big gate. Oh, don't tell me there's no door here. Gosh darn it. Okay. I don't think I can make that jump. If I fall down here, probably have to go like all the way around. Probably dive, which all that looks like. Nope. What's that? Whoa. This is so cool. Like, you're literally going through the depths of hell. It's 7 minutes. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'll do another save here. Maybe. If I go all the way to the top, there's nothing to the top. There's absolutely nothing. Unless there's a way to open the door there. I don't think so. If I kinda crawl around here. Whoa! So glad I trained my athletics. Some ways to counter when I'm tolerable but not comfortable. Have learned to adapt to its weight and use it in combat. You remember heavy armor. You play to no damage at a low rate. Nice. Uh-huh. Have no time to deal with you. God, it's gonna be close. Got the next from long practice sessions with all manner of blades. Its benefits, you're now a journeyman with blade weapons. Shoot power attacks and apply weakness to normal weapons. Nice. Gotcha. Daedra spawns. Oh my god. God. Bro, chill. Oh my god, I got 2 minutes to close the gate. I got 2 minutes to close the gate. I literally just gotta run into it, I think. I'm gonna try something cheeky. I'm gonna do a potion of invisibility. I'm pretty sure I should have one. I have 2 for 30 seconds. I'll literally just run to it. Next time I won't use it there though. I love magic. I absolutely love magic. This is so cool. Let's just go with this one. I just keep two of the big bosses. I'm just gonna do it again. Like right here, I'm gonna save. Oh, I hear it. No, I just need to like go through it. It's right here. I know there might be some loot. Oh, 100 seconds to close it. Nope. Nope. Train, yeah, this should be good. One nugget, take that. I'm just gonna ignore them and run to it. 2 seconds to close it. 90 seconds to close it. I guess I could kill one of those and get their... I'm just gonna quick save and try to kill them. Come here. You bastards! Come here! If you die there, I'm not gonna get your loot. Five seconds. Making time. Give me some loot, give me some loot. There's no loot here. Who am I kidding? Give me 45 seconds. 5 seconds to close gate. 4 seconds. Okay, this is only 24. Let's see. This one. I have a lot of space. 25 seconds. Let's go. I just love this, how it ceases to exist and I go through different planes. Oblivion into Mundus. Whoa. At the Great Gate. I reached the Great Sigil Stone and closed gate. The Battle of Bruma is won. Now to give the Sigil Stone to Martin. Well, I mean, this guy's still like out there. Oh. Ah, Jesus. Oh my god, only a couple of these guys survived. Jesus.
We won a great victory here today. We now have the means to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron. But we need to act quickly. Cameron will not take long to recognize his danger. Remember, the portal closes behind you. Anything you need, carry it with you. I'll have the ritual ready in the Great Hall when you arrive. Farewell.
Nice.
As a young man, I grew impatient with Mages Guild restrictions, as did many of my fellow apprentices. We threw ourselves into the riddles of Daedric magic. We hungered for forbidden secrets. Knowledge and power were our gods. You can guess the rest. We got in over our heads. People died. My friends died. I've put those days behind me. But the bitter wisdom that one has been a fool is not without value. I have everything necessary for the ritual to use the Xarxes to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. Remember, the portal will close behind you, so you will need to take everything you need. The only way to close all the Oblivion gates forever is for me to relight the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. Our only hope is to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manka Cameron.
Okay. Sounds good. I think they should be able to keep their weapons. They fought bravely against the Daedric. Just gonna take a little bit of their gold, if you don't mind. Very expensive. What about this Daedra? Yeah, dropped something. Dude, that's insane. That's siege equipment from the... Oh no! Combat.
Yes?
Greetings to you.
Is she running?
Oh. Hello.
How goes?
Hi there.
Hello.
We all owe our lives. Bye.
Warm day to you, friend.
I've
I am
heard that
honored to
Jantus
speak to the
Brodus
hero-
is skilled with both magic and steel.
Be seeing you.
I understand he's willing to train others.
They're acting so chill. Their whole reality almost collapsed. Cool.
Hail, savior of Bruma! Let's do business. Buy. Hail, savior! I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Is it the same?
That's more than I'd usually pay. That's more than I'd usually pay. A good price for a good customer. That's more than I'd usually pay. You drive a hard bargain. That's a fair deal. Thank you. Come again. Farewell.
Hi there.
Morning.
Or am I on fire? Nice. Oh, I forgot to fix my equipment.
Not bad.
Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself. I am honored to speak to the hero of the Battle of Bruma. What can I do for you? Let me take a look at what you've got.
Oh my god.
Farewell.
Curry is so expensive. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, come on, still. Okay. Alright, it's finally time to go into Manker Cameron's paradise.
Can't wait.
What do you need, comrade? My ear, my sword? Name it.
Plane of Oblivion. We know so little about it. What if the Daedra we've seen are only the beginning? I think we should prepare for the worst.
There is much wisdom in your words, my friend. Have you discussed this with the others?
What concerns one of us concerns all of us. We are blades, after all.
Right. Well, we'll all have to remain extra vigilant. But enough chatter. Back to our duties, eh?
Stay safe.
Congratulations on your victory, sir.
Well, thank you. Alright, Paradise. Professor Stratton, Amulet of Kings from Manker Cameron. With Martin the Great Hall, a Cloud Ruler Temple. Oh my god, I'm excited. Let's get it.
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the portal whenever you're ready. I don't know what you'll find in Cameron's paradise.
I'm so
I
curious.
do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xarxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back. I believe that Manker Cameron acts as the anchor for paradise, just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place. Kill Manker Cameron, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
Oh my god, this is so cool. Yes, up at the portal to paradise.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings. Brace yourself.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so cool. There were some strange letters. So does he know like Daedric language?
We have only one chance at this. Use the portal to Cameron's paradise.
Okay, sorry, sir. That's it. So he managed a way to enter into his paradise. I have arrived in Cameron's paradise. The portal closed behind me. I must find Mankar Cameron, kill him, and recover the Amulet of Kings.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last. You didn't think you could take me unawares here of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now on my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
Gaia Alata. This place is beautiful. This is what I was wondering. Is it that he found a false heaven? Who are those guys? Who are those? Can I talk to them? Can I talk to them? Are they gonna be leave just in case I do something extremely wrong?
Are you here to end this nightmare and free us all from the Savage Garden?
Free us all from the Savage Garden? What are you talking about?
Everyone here died in the Master's service. As the Master promised, we are now immortal, like the Daedra. But our life here is a nightmare. The creatures of the garden torment us endlessly. When they kill us, we are soon reborn and the cycle begins again. No one has yet found a way to leave the garden, except those few given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to enter the Forbidden Grotto.
The Forbidden Grotto?
The only way out of the Savage Garden. Only those wearing the bands of the Chosen may enter the Forbidden Grotto. But they never return, so we don't know what fate awaits them. Only those wearing the bands can enter the Forbidden Grotto. No one who enters the grotto ever returns. Gaia Alata is the Master's name for this place. We usually just call it Paradise. This is the Savage Garden. At the top of that mountain lies the Terrace of Dawn, which leads up to Mankar Cameron's palace, Karak Agaialor. Beneath the mountain lies the Forbidden Grotto, the only way out of the Savage Garden.
So interesting.
So, you found your way to Gaia Alata at last. Don't we have enough troubles here without you adding to them? Leave us alone. Your quarrel is with Mankar Cameron, not us poor fools. Leave me in peace.
Wow, this is just so interesting. They're ascended mortals. So they're literally the mythic dawn who died somehow. Just when they were saying, Paradise, here I come. So they come to this place and now here they are tormented. So I was wondering that about the whole lore. Is it that Manger Cameron found a random place in Oblivion which he decided to call a quote-unquote paradise? Or is it that this is a heaven or a paradise of his own creation? It's a beautiful place, but it seems to somehow have this negative connotation where it's just punishing. It's like some sort of a hell. Now I find all of this interesting because as I've been saying, I do this research, near experiences, paranormal phenomena, and so on and so forth. Literally, people, when they die, they say that they are able... Will this look real? Even though I'm in some sort of an astral place, it seems to be somewhat real. So when people go into these altered states of consciousness, they say that they can create their own realm, their own quote-unquote heavens. So this concept that comes in our lore as, you know, the Elder Scrolls and Oblivion and the Mankar Cameron's Paradise. This is something that we seem to have in our subconscious mind, creating the holes of Sovngarde. According to one's culture, according to one's beliefs, according to one's ideas, one's religion, you create your own quote-unquote paradise, which of course is not a paradise for them because they are being tormented somehow. Is it that these Daedra, these demons, need them some sort of a fuel, or is it that... I better get the hell out of where. Is it that he's testing them for something bigger? I really have to get out of here. I mean, I can help them though. Oh wow. Oh wow. Hold up. How come that one was way stronger than the other one? Maybe I was just confused. I should save that towards.
So, you found your way? Leave us alone. Gaia Alata is the master's name for this place. This is the Savage Garden. At the top of that mountain lies the... Beneath the mountain lies the Forbidden... The only way out of the Savage Garden. Only those wearing the bands of the Chosen may enter the Forbidden Grotto. But they never return. Only those wearing... Everyone here died in the Master's service. As the Master promised, but our life here is a nightmare. No one has yet found a way to leave the garden, except those few given the bands of the Chosen.
Interesting.
Leave me in peace.
It literally seems like the Mythic Dawn thing was some sort of a gimmick to capture these souls and use them as fuel for the Daedra. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. I'm so glad they did this remaster because this is such a cool concept, this whole idea of creating a paradise. And the color palette is very interesting because everything seems like it's shimmering, like it's vibrating. It it's quite a beauty, and it's a garden as well. So a lot of people, when they talk about going into this in between,
Behold the savage garden, where my disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn.
oh,
If you are truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not hold you for long. Lift your eyes to Kairek Agayalon, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you there.
so he said Tamriel Reborn. So they want to create a new Tamriel of sorts. And they are training them somehow through all of this. It does seem like something he would say to deceive me into thinking that there is a higher purpose, an actual ascension of sorts of the world of Tamriel. As I was saying, the whole color palette is just absolutely beautiful, and as I've said, now going beyond the Lord, of course, I'm talking about the real research on the afterlife and near-death experiences. When people go into these realms of quote-unquote their own creation, they say that they can create things at the speed of thought, like it was literal magic, because these are not such physical realms, but they do say that they feel more real than reality. And when they talk about the flowers and the lakes and the trees and everything that they find in these places, they say that everything is more vibrant and everything seems to be filled with light in a sense. It's something that I find really, really interesting. So I find this whole concept, I mean, I'm not saying that all the developers of these fantasy games know about this research, but this subconscious idea that if you were to imagine your own paradise, it would be like a hyper version of reality. I find it extremely interesting. This is an absolutely gorgeous place. Perhaps Mankar Cameron wants to actually create a paradise of sorts. Here, this Kyragalor, whatever the name is. This is Lorefish there. Guardians could not find a bat. How can I kill Mankar Cameron if we are already dead in an astral plane? I'm really interested in that. It does create his paradise in the semblance of the Aelid architecture. Hello?
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona. My kin say you fought well.
Oh no.
Our clan sacked your city of Kavach. A trifling task fit for scamps. Your swift retribution earned you much respect among my people. We had not expected that a mortal would act with such resolution and honor. It is no dishonor for us to speak.
So they cherish honor and power in a sense. Mankar Cameron.
You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately.
What do you want then?
There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me to defeat you, but you shamed my kin at Ganona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor. So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service?
What kind of service?
You are impertinent mortal. I did not offer to answer questions.
Okay, then I choose battle.
Your mind follows the simple path, the choice of an animal. But you have courage at least. You will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead and nothing.
Oh, you're dumb, bro. I'm too strong in destruction magic. Oh wow. I got overconfident. Hands of the Chosen. Chose to defeat this guy. Have bands of the Chosen. I should find the door to the Forbidden Grotto. See if he was telling the truth.
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names, and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mephala, and Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorcon, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
It's beauty. Wait a minute, so he was talking about, like...
Yes, you understand now.
Oh my god, this game is so good.
Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him.
Oh my god.
Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands.
Holy crap. So indeed, the world of matter, the world of reality is a creation of the quote-unquote devil, in a sense, as you would think. Lord Dagon, Maroon's Dagon, is some sort of, is like the devil here in Oblivion, even the aesthetics of the devil and so on and so forth. So it's another Daedric realm, it seems, but perhaps a Daedric realm which wanted to be saved, which Aedra saved somehow. Oh my god, this is just going with my mind. Okay, I'm gonna save here because I am very curious. Oh no! Darn it! Want tree testing, want tree testing. I can't believe my game crashed. This is so. I would have said annoying, but not really. Just because I really want to hear that part of the story again. Want tree testing. I wanted to save and see the other option because I think if I choose service to this Daedra, I think he would probably make you kill the initiates or something. Guess I'm gonna do like a quick save here.
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona. Our clan sacked your city of Kavach. A trifling task, fit for scam. Your swift retribution earned you much respect among my... It is no dishonor for us.
Okay, I think, camera.
Speak directly. There is but one, but you shamed my kid, so I up.
So what if I choose service? I already see what happens when I say I choose service. Is that same again?
You are impertinent.
I wonder if I have like better. I don't think if I have better personality or anything, but just service.
An intriguing choice, and I have a task in mind that will test your wit and your loyalty. The rabble of the Savage Garden have imprisoned the Zivilai Anaxes. I consider his humiliation a fitting punishment. However, his shame attaches to me, and though the matter is too small for my attention, it is not too small for one of my servants. Free Zivilai Anaxes, and I shall reward you with the key to the Forbidden Grotto. The bands of the Chosen.
The Shivalai?
Manka Cameron's chattels. The unmortals that swarm here in the Savage Garden. Their proper role is to test themselves in unceasing combat. But, being no true immortals, they are without honor or courage, and shy from battle. However, by some trick, they trapped one of my agents, the Zivilai Anaxes, in a cave. They show initiative, and Anaxes doubtless deserves humiliation. But I cannot permit this to continue. Do me this service of freeing Anaxes, and I will reward you with the bands of the Chosen and passage to the Forbidden Grotto.
Very interesting.
Mankar Cameron's chattels trapped the Zivilai Anaxes in a cave. He is their lord, and thus they mock him and me. Free Anaxes and restore order to the garden, and you shall have the bands of the Chosen.
Bands of the Chosen.
At Mankar Cameron's command, a favored few are given the bands of the Chosen and may leave the Savage Garden. You cannot pass through the door to the Forbidden Grotto unless you wear the bands.
Forbidden Grotto?
The one path from the Savage Garden is through the Forbidden Grotto. Only those wearing the bands of the Chosen are allowed to leave the garden.
Well, I'm not gonna do that because you're tricking them. I just want to see the quest. I met a drummer named Godhood who offered to help me get into. If I helped him by freeing a Shibalai, the mythic dawn immortals are trapped in a cave. Claimed the only way to leave Savage Garden was by wearing the bands of the Chosen, which he would give me if I help him. Quick save. Let's see if I can see these Shibali anywhere. Like, I'm exploring the hell out of. Oh, I cannot. I mean, if I use my clairvoyance, though. Let's see if I can find this. One of them. Gonna look around, see if I can maybe find this cave. I'm gonna go back to the place where I started. Cave? No. Maybe not. Okay. At the bands of the Chosen, I should find the door to the Forbidden Grotto. See, he was telling the truth.
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mephala, and Dawn's beauty.
Dawn's
the
beauty.
priestdom of Lorkon, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals. one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands.
What? Stand. I mean, I do, but I don't. The pants glow red briefly as they lock around your wrists.
Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthright...
Wait a minute, I don't want like the combat music to be all over the place, because this is actually really interesting. I don't want it to bug out, so I'm gonna redo the... I'm just gonna tell this guy I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna get the pins. Wait a minute. Okay, it's right here. Yep.
You destroyed our clan. It is no You speak directly. There is but one way out of the garden, but you so I offer you. You are impertinent, mortal. Your mind follows the simple path, the choice of an animal. But you have courage at least. You will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead and nothing.
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mephala and Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorcan, misnamed Tamriel by
Princedom of
deluded
Lorcan.
mortals.
So wait, is Dagon can no.
Yes, you understand now.
Tamriel is a Daedric realm in a
Tamriel is
sense.
just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince. when
Perhaps
he
the
was
most
betrayed
important.
by those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands.
So if this is true, what if it is a Daedric realm, but the Aedra wanted to save it somehow because humans, I don't know, they're part of the Aedra as well, or I'm so confused, but it's so interesting. I don't really have to word them, eh?
Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor priests? It is simple. They are not gods at all.
Gods.
The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe.
Cannot be.
Julianos, Dibella, and Stondar are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in the principality that has lost its guiding light. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, and destruction? The gods you worship are trifling shadows of first causes. They have changed for ages. Why do you think your world has always been contested ground, the arena of powers and immortals? It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit. Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel. But if a god can die, how does his heart survive? He is Daedroth, Tamriel I Daedroth. This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend. Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot erase him from your minds completely.
Oh my god, what? There's a nuclear bomb of lore right there. The Aedra, the Seabirds, that cannot be. He's tricking me somehow. But it does make sense. It's very Gnostic. It's the whole idea of the fallen angels. What are we doing here? I am so confused. I don't know what to think. I need to sit down and think about this whole thing.
Are you here to end this nightmare and free us all from the savage garden?
Likely, yes, sir. Okay. No more information. Why did the gods die? The gods die. Gods are not dead. They gave their energy to create us. We live through the gods. We are the gods. Just as Martin said, this is the plan.
You? How can you be here? No matter. You are too late to stop Lord Dagon's victory. Soon we will return to Tamriel to rule over it as lords. While you will remain here in the Eternal Garden forever. Those favored by the Master to wear the bands may enter the Forbidden Grotto and leave this savage garden forever.
Might as well put him on.
The Forbidden Grotto is the only way out of the savage garden. Those who earn the Master's favor are given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to leave the garden.
So it's just all these.
We have all died in the Master's service. Here in Gaia Alata, we are immortal and wait to return to Tamriel after Lord Dagon's final victory.
These dudes die.
The Master will soon deal with you.
These are the ones who got it and who became strong and are waiting to go to the new Tamriel.
Mortal. Leave me in peace.
They have understood it. They are going to reclaim Tamriel. Oh, this is so cool. Let's get out of here. I must think about what I've been told. How come the Daedra die? Just the Daedra die. It's not that they never die. I think Minecraft Cameron has been extremely deceived by these false gods, which are the Daedra, these fallen ones. Although it wouldn't contradict what he's saying. But that Tamriel, with all its pain and misery and wars and pestilence, is some sort of a Daedric realm in a sense. Okay, I think it's here. Door smooth and featureless, without any apparent meaning of opening it. Oh, I think I have to actually wear them. The bands glow red briefly as they lock around your wrists. Okay. Once you meet a red glow and the doors opens. Oh, I think I'm moving through the astral now. I've entered the Forbidden Grotto now to find my way to the Terrace of the Dawn, where I hope to find Minecraft Cameron and the Amulet of Kings. Okay. Is that Minecraft Cameron?
What's that? Your presence here will not be tolerated. This ends here. Watch out!
It's not immortal.
This is the part you fall down and bleed to death.
Listen now.
Hi there.
Listen.
Hello.
You don't have anything to say at all? Okay, so these are prisoners and immortals, and once they become ascended, once they get it and they train into this combat or whatsoever, then they earn their way out of the quote-unquote paradise. And the paradise is not really a paradise, it's just like a holding realm, like a bardo if we go into Tibetan Buddhism.
You
So?
wear the bands, but you're no prisoner. Who are you? What are you doing here?
It's my own stand aside.
I know who you must be. You're the one who killed Raven and Rumor. They told me about you when I was still in their father's favor.
Father's
and now
favor?
you're here to kill their father. Of course, you came for the Amulet of Kings. Then Martin Septim still lives? There is still hope to stop Mehrunes Dagon's invasion?
Who are you? What do you care?
I bear responsibility for much of the evil that was done in Mankar Cameron's name. I would undo it if I could. I never thought I would have a chance to redeem myself, waiting helplessly here in eternity. But
Yeah.
now you are here. Perhaps you can kill Mankar Cameron. Save Tamriel from Dagon's final victory. I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto.
Who are you?
I was one of Mankar Cameron's chief lieutenants. I helped plan the Emperor's assassination. I opened the Great Gate at Kvatch. We were the chosen. We saw more clearly than ordinary mortals. We would destroy the world and remake it. Mankar Cameron was our leader, our teacher, our master. He had the secret knowledge. He dealt with Mehrunes Dagon as an equal. I was was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault. But they fought on anyway, desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house, hunting down survivors. They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions. I've had plenty of time to ponder my deeds since I came here. Ponder and regret. An eternity of regret. For my weakness, the Master sent me here to torture my former comrades who showed similar ingratitude for his gift of eternal life.
This is so interesting. You help me.
No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves. Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands.
Can't play.
Good. Follow me, and don't worry. You can trust me.
I can trust him. Save.
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner, sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm. Unless you want to end up in the cages with them.
Yes, Kinreeve, sir. This prisoner was sent in by Cathertet for questioning. I was about to begin.
This is not one of Menkar Cameron's chattels from the garden. Who is he?
Nothing escapes your vigilance, Kinreeve. Cathertet wondered as well. This is why he sent him for questioning.
Well, carry on.
Of course, Kinreeve. Prisoner, get in the cage.
The cage?
Prisoner, into the cage, now.
I have to trust him.
Prisoner, get in the cage.
Oh no. Oh no. Did I make a big mistake? I don't think so. He seemed genuine. I couldn't even die because we're already in an astral plane. In a sense, I have already died.
There's no way for me to cross, but the Master's immortality does have its uses. I will distract the Dremora for as long as I can.
He told me he would lead me further into the cave where he would be able to remove the bands of the Chosen from my wrists. Just continue searching for a way through these caves to Menkar Cameron's. Alas. What's the other one? What do you mean you cannot find the bat? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they found them or... Oh no.
And deep.
Okay, kind of the sword. Oh, Eldamil is dead. No. this. I don't want to sleep here. Or I can chill for a bit. I killed Eldamar, I guess. If I killed him here, did I freed him in a way, in a sense? Oh. What do I name Eldamar? I think Eldamar is sounds like something in occult literature.
What's this about?
So interesting. So these are supposed to people kind of make it. They still have these torture sort of chambers. I wonder if I have to sleep in this place somehow. So confused. Same here. Eldamil told me he would beat me further into the caves. To remove the bands of the chosen from which you continue searching for a way to escape to Margaret Cameron's palace. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Because he kinda died. What if I go the other way? Yes, I remember. Is that him? No. There you know that I'm stronger than you. Darn it! Not if I miss him. Is this him again?
You made it. I didn't think you'd have any trouble.
Did he
Let's get
die?
these bands off you. There. You're not a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto any longer. Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Cameron. I am not without power.
He respawned or something.
I am no match for Mankar Cameron, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on.
Okay.
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all. You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate.
Wait.
You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel Reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are the agent of fate. I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
The event of what? What is he talking about? It is very Gnostic because it's this total rejection of the world, of the physical world, saying that the world is decadent and useless and horrible. And there's something else, there's something higher, but the focus here is about power and strength. It must not be a true descendants of the world of Tamriel, rather much larger corruption. Whoa. Oh no! I don't want to keep him alive. Wow. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna keep him alive. I'll try it one more time. Just get in the way. You're killing him soon. God damn it, man. The problem about followers, magic is just too unstable. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to keep Eldamil alive, unfortunately. Too bad. Okay, what if I
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh my god! Are you kidding me, man? He just gets in the way. I'm not gonna be able to. What is this? I think this is like a fireball. Is this Eldamil in a way? Might be. There he is!
Let's put an end to Mankar Cameron and his evil paradise.
They literally just respawn because he is like in hell. He comes back to life. This is so screwed up, but it's so interesting and cool at the same time. It is very metal. I love it. Potions of healing. go. God, I love magic. Oh, is it the Shibali guy? Claim of mission. Wow, this is cool. Magic and yeah, that's really good. I need to sleep here. What is this thing even? It's like a flesh sack that probably eats the victims, and this is why I find loot in here. It's so screwed up, but really metal. There it is. Go to paradise? Oh my god, this is right there. That was creepy as hell.
Let's put an end to Mankar Cameron and his evil paradise.
I mean, one small part of me wants to hear what Mankar Cameron has to say. Because it does make sense. And this ties to the whole idea that when you go into some of the apocryphal scriptures, there's that whole idea that the world was created by the devil, and this is why there is so much pain and so much. Maybe he's onto something, and Tamriel must be destroyed in a sense. No, these are his words corrupting me. Is he?
You did not expect to see me again, did you? You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command. You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
I think I killed him while... Oh, I killed this guy when I was in the sewers, I remember now. And I killed her when I was infiltrating the Mythic Dawn. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's just pure architecture of the Aelids in his created paradise. But if he knows how to create a paradise, I kind of want to listen to what he has to say. so happy they made this remaster. This story is so good. There he is, wearing the Amulet of Kings. Glad I got this claymore that drains magicka.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined. The mythic age reborn.
The mythic age.
Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world. And mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Found bunker camera in his palace of Kailor. I almost kill him. Take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
The time of cleansing is almost here!
Die! Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion!
The dawn is breaking! You cannot stop Lord Dagon! Be glad you will not...
You're pathetic!
My vision will yet be realized.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh,
Do your worst.
oh no, he died.
Better than the others.
Oh, she's back to life. Of course she is. I must use my dragon power. Dragon skin.
Lord Dagon will walk the earth again.
No.
The dawn is breaking!
Oh my god.
Lord Dagon!
Be glad you will not live to
Die!
see the day Lord Dagon.
Got the amulet. I'll get this as well. Oh, his throne is collapsing. Of course. Killed Manker Camera, and upon his death, the power that he had created dissolved around me, and I found myself back in Cloud Ruler's temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. I must give the amulet to Martin. Oh. blades waiting for me.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
Under Cameron is dead. I mean, he's dead in the astral realm, but he's still alive because that is not real. He's somewhere.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings. Belongs to me. The Amulet of Kings. So you and Joffrey have said, if it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings.
From the Amulet, Your Majesty.
Yes, of course. What am I waiting
bro, let's
for?
get it done.
After all, this is my destiny.
Oh my god, that was
And
so
no man
bloody
can
cool.
deny his destiny.
Can deny his destiny. See, your Uriel's son.
I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor.
You are the Emperor.
Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial City.
I mean, Akato.
Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Manca Cameron's death.
Oh my god, man, that was so bloody epic. Okay, let's go.
We should go to the Imperial City at once. Lead on.
I have to speak
Of
to you.
course. Against all hope, you returned from Cameron's paradise with the Amulet of Kings. We now have a chance to turn back Dagon's invasion. I must go to the Temple of the One and perform the ceremony to relight the Dragonfires. But we must hurry. The barriers between our world and Oblivion weaken with every gate that is opened. If Mehrunes Dagon is able to cross over into our world, even relighting the Dragonfires will not be able to send him back. Farewell, my friend.
Okay, let's go then.
Good morning, sir.
What is your friend? Oh, he's gonna do the thing where he gets his horse? That is so bloody epic. I can ride a Wayne and Priory horse. I do have my horse downstairs probably, so I'm just gonna keep that horse. I'm attached to my horse. Yeah, good boy. Okay, Martin, you gotta go around the stairs, bro. There you go. I'm gonna go to the stables and then walk from there because I'm thinking there might be something cheeky going on over there. In a sense, I am so happy that I waited for the remaster to finish the actual main story. Like, I played a bunch of Oblivion, but I never actually... I got halfway into the story. This is one of the best video game stories that I've ever experienced. And I'll try to go into it. Why? There's just like a lot of very interesting occult themes going into it, but it does relate a lot into Gnosticism, into the rejection of the world and creating your own paradise, and the astral realms of Oblivion, which is like the gist of the Elder Scrolls lore. Is it here?
It's you, the hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor.
Why am I wearing... I guess I'm supposed to RP walk with Martin here, which is fine because I have just so much to think about and absorb. I think there should be more players. Like, this is like such a huge thing, and like you literally have the new emperor walking with you, and it's like you should have like a huge entourage or something. It is just so amazing. My mind is blown. There's such a cool concept, the whole thing about the paradise and how they revive after you kill them. Like, nobody really dies because you're in like this astral realm of Oblivion. And as I said, like, I do a lot of research into these things. When people go into these quote-unquote hellish realms, they say that this is exactly what happens. You can die and die and die, but you're never really dead because it's just the...
Chancellor Okado is expecting you. He had word of your arrival in the capital.
Very well. Let's finish this.
Finish it. I wonder if this is just there's gonna be like one more fight or something. I think you fight Lord Dagon or something like that. I remember seeing some cinematics.
Welcome to the...
Have arrived in the Elder Council chamber. Must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Okado, head of the Elder Council.
Imperial Palace.
Fancy place.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial throne. We should
Chancellor Okado, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls.
Not again.
The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the emperor. To the Temple of the One.
The city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened all over the city, and Daedra are pouring out. Escort Martin safely to the Temple of the One, where he can light dragon fires, close the Oblivion gates, and save the city. Oh no!
That's the best you can do.
Oh no, they're everywhere.
Finally, guards, how could cut off, sire. We were the last to make it through from the Legion compound. My men and I are at your disposal. What are your orders?
I need to get to the Temple of the One. It's our only chance to...
I think I killed someone by mistake. I'm gonna do this. I'm a little bit more careful. I'm gonna be saving every other kill because it's very easy to just kill someone by mistake. Then you have to deal with the whole Dark Brotherhood thing. Come on. God damn it, Martin.
What's the matter? Getting tired? The palace is cut off, sire. We were the last to make it through from the Legion compound. My men and I are at your disposal. What are your orders?
I need to get to the Temple of the One. It's our only chance to stop Mehrunes Dagon.
Yes, sir. Let's move out.
Oh no. Darn it. Whoa. What are we doing here?
Mehrunes Dagon knows that if I can reach the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, he has lost. Come on!
Okay, what's the Temple of the One? The barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel have been destroyed. Our only hope is now to someone defeat Mehrunes Dagon and cast him back into Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. Whoa, there he is.
Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
We cast him back into Oblivion.
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
About the Amulet of Kings.
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the dragon fires in the Temple of the One.
You said there was no juice.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
Get you to the temple.
And I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
I'm with you.
Oh, I died. And the world died. Oh my god. Oh no, not from here. Alright. He actually has a cool weapon. It's not like, I thought he only had a dagger. What happened here? Oh, that is Scream. Wow. It's gonna be incredibly hard. I wonder why everybody just died. I don't know what to do because I'm gonna do a lot of destruction magic because I'm killing my own teammates. So I'm just gonna do probably restoration and just light attacks. Okay, got 1 second here. Let's see. Because here the branch between Oblivion and Tower had been destroyed. Their only hope now is to something. Okay. Well,
too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us.
Oh, that's ominous. That's cool.
Us from Oblivion are gone. I don't see how. Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akator, but how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea, one last hope. I must reach the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. Then I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend. I'm with you.
Problem is that I don't know where is the Temple of the Divines. We just once. If I summon a skeleton, even if it's just take some hit from stealth, no. I do need like a cushion to make me stronger or something. This fire, I think that would be very useful. Shock. Let's see if I get both effects. This fire versus shock. Okay. Okay, that's good. Let's save here. Quick save. There he is. Look at that bastard. Is he gonna kill me? Just go through him. The Temple of the One? I just wonder his feet. Oh no! Martin has been slain. What do you mean he has been slain? Hope is gone. How do I... Come here, Martin. How do I make sure he's not slain? Maybe I... Go. Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to Dragonfires or all hope it's lost. Oh my god. Can I get like a... Here?
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend.
Oh no!
That I've known you, but now I must go. The dragon waits.
Dragon?
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
Holy crap, that was so cool! I had no idea Oblivion was this cool. Like the Dragonfires, Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings and transformed himself into an avatar of Akatosh, Dragon God of Time. Dragon form, he banished Mehrunes Dagon to Oblivion and ended the Oblivion Crisis, and then banished, whether he is dead or has ascended to join his ancestor Tiber Septim, no one knows. Oh my god, the Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna pick up on this. I know 100%. I am 100% sure, and I'm gonna keep it here for the record. The Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna delve into the godhood of Martin Septim. This is bloody cool. So they're asking us a bunch of questions. Did he ascend? Did he transmuted into Ethereus, into godhood? Or did he just die? I guess they put it as a question to you. You can interpret whatever you want. He went with his forefathers and so on and so forth. He became an avatar of Akatosh. Should gods are real, he is the gods. He embraced not only his role as an emperor, but as divinity.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
It's gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
His blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
The gates are sealed.
Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
Yes, he did. He died an emperor, and maybe he achieved godhood about the empire.
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive. I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
There is no... Oh, this is why Skyrim... This is why there was a rebellion and everything, because we don't have a... We don't have Septim's blood. What? Okay.
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead. In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil.
Nice.
And as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Well, that was fast.
You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6
Thanks,
other
Septim.
champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire.
It's pretty cool.
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion.
Cool.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Right, don't depose. Stone, that is so cool. I had never even been to this Temple of the One thing.
Is there something you need, champion?
I don't know, like a bit
Anytime, champion.
A bit of dirt culture. I just sleep here and then what do I do? This is so bloody incredible. Such a good game. I had no idea Oblivion was actually such a good game. This much I must. Yes. Is this gonna remain like this?
What is it now?
I'm glad that the Oblivion crisis is over, of
Like
course,
it just happened,
but
bro.
I can't help wondering, what happens to the Empire now?
Go on.
Rasan is a talented smith. One of the best around, if you ask me.
He's certainly a talented smith. I'm glad he'll train others in the skill.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Have you bet on any arena matches lately?
No.
People just go back to normal, like the most epic, bloody paranormal event just happened in their life. Like literally, the devil came into their world and it almost made reality cease to exist. I have the actual thing, or do I have to go get it somewhere? I actually got his robe. I forgot about it. I just kind of took everything that I could from him. Like a camera and staff. Oh, it's gotta be strong. Like, do I get a house here?
We're here to serve. Move along.
I guess I go to the...
Oh, it's you again.
What
Have
do
you
you...
seen my friend Lorank? I'm worried about him. Take my advice. Stay away from the Watchmen.
I mean, I know it's Oblivion, but like, give them 5 minutes of AI where they go like, oh my god, this just happened. Let's just, everybody goes to sleep or something. And then we figure things out. This is so bloody cool. Now I understand why Oblivion was so good and why, like, the people who actually play the story, I completely understand now why there was so much force about it. It's such a good game. It touches so many really interesting things that probably a lot of people don't even take into account, with like Gnosticism and the afterlife and so on and so forth.
Hail, champion!
Where do I get my Imperial Dragon armor?
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it. It's a custom-made set and can be found in the armory in the Imperial City Prison. Approximately 14 days after completing the aforementioned quest. Well, that's odd. Failure to obtain it. The armor is rather weak. Wait, what? Nah. That's insane.
Anytime, champion.
I cannot believe I finished Oblivion. It feels so good. I just gotta give it to them. Like, now I wanna play Morrowind. I'm probably gonna play Skywind because probably Morrowind is just as epic as this. There's even some people who say that Morrowind is better than Oblivion, which now makes me wonder if I'm missing on something huge, especially when it comes to the whole idea of the gods, of the living gods. I just love how the Elder Scrolls games just explore the concept of divinity with such depth. I literally saw Martin becoming a god. Now, you might argue it was just an avatar of Akatosh. It was just divine Akatosh. But the whole thing that he tells you about not understanding the divine plan and not knowing where the gods are, and then he takes his role as an emperor and fights for Bruma as a warrior, but then afterwards he knows what he has to do, and he embraces not only his role as a warrior and as an emperor, but as divinity, as he becomes this avatar of Akatosh, meaning that my theory on the Elder Scrolls is correct. What Manker Cameron said was, I wouldn't say it was a lie, I would say it was a misinterpretation. Were there some shadows over there? Are those shadows? Interesting. So, it's not that he was wrong. In a sense, he was wrong, but it's mainly a misinterpretation. It's not the gods are not gods. It's that the races of Tamriel are the emanation of the gods waiting to find their divinity, in a sense. But that raises the question, is this the world of the devil, the world of Lorcan, the world of Lord Dagon? Or is this the world of the Aedra? Or perhaps it was supposed to be a Daedric realm, Dawn's beauty, but then the Aedra intervened somehow. And this is the whole battle between good and evil. So many questions. It is very interesting.
See anything you like?
Okay, if she doesn't tell me about this corrupted guy, I'm gonna lose it, because it's like, actually, I'm gonna just.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. See anything you like? Who told you that? Rustlin and Laronk, those idiots don't know when to stay quiet. Look,
stranger.
I'm not telling you anything, stranger. I don't trust you.
I literally just saved the world from the clasp of the devil. She still doesn't trust me.
Goods for sale here.
Woman.
What can I interest you in?
I'm gonna save it just in case I can. This. I don't even have much to like sell or anything. I used all of the potions that I hoarded throughout the game. Well, not all of them, but quite a few. I still have some potions of healing. It's funny.
You drive a hard bargain.
I think some of the fire protection potions that I took really helped out as well. Ambrosia. I'm actually gonna save some of these things because I don't think that it's gonna be easy to get any of these things. I mean, not this one.
You drive a hard bargain. An excellent bargain.
If I brought these from Micah Cameron's Paradise, it means that Paradise was real in a sense.
A pleasure to serve you. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, I'm gonna do one save here, then I'm gonna fully... I don't think I can fully upgrade, but I might be able to upgrade a little bit of the Frostcrack Spire. Just start moving my things over there. Oh.
Yes? Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Everyone's talking about the great victory over Mehrunes Dagon. I can hardly believe that the great Oblivion crisis is over.
I know, it's insane. That was such an epic quest.
Have you looked around Jen's scenes? It's amazing what was it like in the temple at the end? Did Martin really call down the power of Akatosh to smite Dagon?
I think he became Akatosh.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
One man's trash soon becomes another man. When I saw the fiery clouds and the Daedra in the streets, I was sure we were all dead. But you saved us.
Do I get a free bed?
I do have a bed available for 20 gold a night. Would you like to rent it? Very good. It's up the stairs there. First door on your left. Sleep well. Farewell.
You think?
Well met.
You'd think there would be a bit of a discount for heroes of the world here. Oh, that's it. It only goes to 100. Interesting.
Hello.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Farewell.
An honor to be sure. Good day. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Oh my god, it's so expensive. I think I can do the bedroom at least. I can try it out. No. I feel bad.
Another satisfied customer. Good day.
I must retreat to my tower and think about everything that just happened. Put on his robe. Wait, where is it? What was that? Can't believe all of these guys still here. Oh, Joffrey died. Oh my god, why aren't we having like a... Why aren't we having like a big service for Joffrey? He's just laying here. Midst of the rubble. There's no way that you can save him. Absolutely no way. Robe. Keep his robe. Gold. Probably should be buried with his Akbir katana. I'm gonna get it lost with the other ones, probably. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I wonder... There was no mention of his dad. I wonder if I go to the Cloud Ruler Temple if they're gonna mention something about his dad. But I mean, Martin died as well, so...
Good afternoon, sir. What can I do for you, sir? You were there. You saw his true nature. The blood of the dragon was revealed for all to see. Farewell.
Oh, there's no mention of Joffrey, and it's literally
Hail.
dead right there.
Sorry, but I'm too busy to talk right now. Try one of the other blades.
What do you mean you're busy? He just remains here. I'll take some of his books with me. Yes. Permanent. Oh my god. Oh, this is the one that talks about walking stones and whatnot. Oh, never mind. About the Oblivion. Probably gonna keep on his work. I wonder if I go to his room. Do I keep his room? I confiscate all of his books.
Sir.
Hail.
Can I keep his room? Oh no! All the yeah, that makes sense. I gotta keep his room. Clear. And I mean, if there's no Emperor, what's the purpose of the blades then? Oh, I think I gotta do like a super modded Skyrim drum now. Can't believe my stuff's still in here. Like, I dropped this last week. I like wearing his robes. This one's just should be better. Okay, I guess it's a final rant as I make my way to Frostcrack Spire to see my new bedroom. I'm gonna save because I just said cut it short. Absolutely amazing. One of the best lores and main campaign stories in any video game that I've ever played. I don't know, I think it was a better thing for me to play it on the remaster because everything looked so amazing. And what they tried to portray in the game, this whole concept of divinity and paradises of our own creation and so on and so forth. As I said, a lot of it explains a lot of things about the Elder Scrolls lore. Mainly the big bomb, like nuclear bomb of lore that they set you in. The whole idea that Tamriel itself is a Daedric realm, a realm of Lord Dagon or Lorcan. I have to go into that as well. Is it that Lorcan is Lord Dagon, or what were they talking about? What was Michael Cameron really talking about? It doesn't make any sense. Wait. Oh my god. Can you imagine if, like, so this is some sort of a bug, I guess, but at the same time it's like you get PTSD from doing all of this and like it comes back to life in your own reality. It's actually really cool, really interesting concept. Which horse is this? Is this Joffrey's horse? Maybe. The whole idea that Tamriel is actually a Daedric realm makes a lot of sense. It's like, and it's called Dawn's Beauty. It's like the best creation of a fallen angel, because the Daedric gods. Now, if we're going a little bit beyond the lore here, the Daedric gods are fallen angels, are beings that were against the order of things, and they wanted to create their own realms, their own situations. Just very much like Bankar Cameron, who deciphered how to ascend and become, even if you would say, a demigod of his own, in a sense. But the whole idea that he was corrupted, and he actually managed to create his realm to his own liking, to his own devices, in a way that could control it in any way he wanted. He put in the alien architecture, which was important to him somehow. And yes, it was a bit of a hellish realm as well, because he was torturing his his followers in a sense, but at the same time he was getting them ready for the coming of Lord Dagon. Not so much as getting them ready, but making them stronger for taking. So maybe he wasn't punishing them. It wasn't the final. I mean, he was, but it wasn't the final. How the hell do I get up there? I gotta go all the way around. It wasn't the final goal to just torture them. The goal was to make them stronger, to help Lord Dagon take over Tamriel, and to live truly as immortals in this Daedric realm, which is Tamriel. Now, again, going beyond the lore, one of the most frustrating things, and one of the interpretations, one of the theories that I struggle with the most in my real research, is this whole idea that we are somehow living in a prison planet. And I got really deep into mysticism. Well, yeah, into mysticism, but Gnosticism, which has this whole idea of rejecting the world and thinking that the ultimate purpose is to gain knowledge and ascend the world of the transmundane, ascend the world of matter, and understand what's true. And that's the whole idea. The prophet, the real life prophet, Jesus, in the Apocryphal, that was his whole message, that you are supposed to ascend. He's presented as a being of light at the very end of one of the Apocryphal writings. Now, on this topic, I find it really interesting that there is a theme of light in the Elder Scrolls lore. I had never really come across it in an evident way, and I tried beforehand, but I thought it was mainly about the Daedric realms and the Night Mother, which most people think it's cool, and that's what we have a lot of things about that, but that's actually pretty meh. There's really deep lore in some of the other aspects of the lore. And the cool thing, especially with the remaster, is that this avatar of Akatosh was made of light. It was like a dragon made of light, which ultimately ended up defeating the devil, which is Lord Dagon in the Elder Scrolls lore. So it's the light versus the devil. That was very interesting, as I said, in all of the research of the afterlife that I do, in near-death experiences and so on and so forth. This is what happens. People are in these hellish realms sometimes. Realms of their own creation, because they believe that these realms exist. Because in these realms, as I said, they say that you can create with your own mind. Look, the gate is down there. So if they believe that they're going to be in a hellish realm, that's what's going to manifest in their reality. But all of the time, when they understand this, there's always this light that comes and gets them out of trouble. So this theme of the light, repeating in fantasies, repeating in ancient scriptures, in religions, in Buddhism, even in Nordic mythology, and I might go into it at some point. One of these games that I play is going to again talk about the elves, and when you go deep into the elven lore in the Nordic mythologies, you find that they have certain aspects to the light, because the whole idea of high elves actually comes from light elves. This is why, so in the Elder Scrolls lore we have dark elves, and then we have quote unquote high elves. However, when you go deep into the mythology, Nordic mythology, you find that it was actually dark elves and light elves, these beings made of light, which lived in a different realm of Asgard. You know, when you think about Nordic mythology, everybody goes deep into Valhalla, which is Sovngarde in the Elder Scrolls lore. Okay, alright. So everybody goes deep into Valhalla and Sovngarde because it's cool, and Vikings, and they die, and they... So the whole idea of dying and being reborn just to fight again is somewhat of a heaven for the Vikings, while for these initiates of the Mythic Dawn, it was their hell in a sense. This is also deep in the subconscious mind, the idea of being reborn and dying, being reborn and dying. But there's another realm of Asgard called Gimli, which is a golden light or golden dome where only the light elves inhabit, and then you just start going deep into it, and it's again theme of the light. So there's just a lot to break down from this, at least as it goes towards the finish, towards the end of the Oblivion main storyline. It's so bloody cool. I am just so glad that all of this happened, and that I got to play the remaster. There is, I think this is safe storage. I'm just gonna put a few things in here. What's this? So the stuff of conflagration seems to be stronger than Mankar Cameron's staff for some reason. Quick damage on the 7. Does disintegrate armor, but this one just does massive damage. Just gonna keep that. I'm gonna put Mankar Cameron's staff in here. I don't know which one to keep. I think I'm gonna keep the Climber Depletion, just because I like it better, I think. Oh yeah, I have to. Oh, I think I can get somewhere around here. You get like a super strong ring or something like that. I remember people talking about that. Yeah. Or it's probably later when you have like everything done. Such an amazing finish. Just gives me the vibe when I finish Arena, and it felt so epic, even in Arena, how you rescue the Emperor from Oblivion. And now here you're again dealing with Oblivion and just literally saving the world. I never imagined that it would be so in-depth, this story. It's so bloody cool.